How's it going, everybody? Mike here with the Watchmen, back for another gameplay video. Now, in a previous show, I talked a lot about a game called Crazy Climber, and I first saw this game in Wenatchee, Washington. My parents dropped me off at the arcade at the mall, which I always asked them to do when we went to town to visit my other relatives, and I would spend 4 to 5 hours just at the arcade. I'd have maybe $2-3, which would maybe last an hour if I was really conservative, and after that I would just watch others play games, and that was just as fun. I was just mesmerized by all the different games and the graphics, and they were like little worlds to me. But this game, Crazy Climber, I first saw at this arcade in Wenatchee, Washington, and it was really different because most games had one joystick and usually navigated, maybe had a fire button. Crazy Climber, there was no fire, no buttons at all. All there were 2 joysticks, and you used them to climb a building. And the goal of this game was to get to the top of the building, and there would be all kinds of things in your way that we will show you. But one thing, I would spend a lot of time looking at the artwork, and right here, right there, that guy is dead. He's dead. He is on his way to death. And I thought about the time, and those are just those little things that I think if the parents had any idea, maybe that would have been censored. I don't know. But I would spend a lot of time looking at the artwork, like you can see Crazy Climber, the bird dropping eggs, splatter egg. There's a dude right there. See that dude like creeping outside the window? I called them the evil scientists. I don't know where that came from. I think it just came from my head. So enough talk. Let's play Crazy Climber. And what's really awesome is I have set up my X-Arcade tank stick with 2 joysticks. And I tried to play this with a controller with 2 thumbsticks. It's just too hard. There are too many things when you're trying to go left and right. The thumbsticks have diagonals as well as left, right, up, down. And the sensitivity, the settings is too hard. So thank goodness for this X-Arcade tank stick. And this allows me to play Crazy Climber the way it was meant to be played. Shall we climb a building, folks? Let's do it. So watch my hand, and you see I'm climbing by going left and right on the joysticks. And as I climb, the windows are closing in on me, so I have to be careful. There's a left and right, and that's what I call the mad scientists. And they drop pots on you. And every time it hits you on your head, you go, ow! Ow! And Crazy Climber was one of the early games to have digitized speech. And I kind of over-exaggerated in our show, but I always thought it was like, ow! Ow! It's not like, ow! Ow! You can hear that ow! That little extra bit of hiss just from the fact that they had to compress the audio so much to make it fit. All right, my first new obstacle. This is the bird, and you know, it shows eggs. It shows eggs in the picture that I showed you on the marquee, but you know, that looks like bird poop to me. I think that bird is constantly crapping, and I have to try to avoid his crap. Just another funny little thing, but you know, I mean, I guess everything is up to your interpretation. So anyway, I tried to do this with a thumbstick, and it was so hard, but using these real joysticks, I mean, I'm a climbing fool. Climbing fool so much that the window closed on my hand when I was moving over. So that's one of the many things you have to look out. And I gave myself a little more men in this game. I adjusted the dip switch because, again, you could set that in the arcades, but most of the operators would only give you 3 guys because it cost $0.25 to play, and they wanted to make sure your game wasn't too long. All right, obstacle again. Donkey Kong. It's kind of a funny-looking Donkey Kong. I like how his eyes are kind of just beady all over the place, but he's pretty easy to get by. Funny thing about this game, too, is that the first building is pretty easy to get to the top, but boy, after that, it gets hard fast. That was Cheap Shot. I think the evil scientist, when he appears right in my face, what can you do? Now on the left side, the very left side of the screen, you can see a map of the entire building, and I'm that little green dot. So it lets me know how close I'm getting to the top. Oh, do you hear that sound? That is the sound of victory. That is the helicopter that's going to pick me up. And this is a part in our show I had a great time describing. So I just got to wait for the chopper and listen to this. Pick me up, chopper. Pick me up. Oh, you missed my hand. Here we go. You get a little song, and I always remember that. But, and I described the. All right, here is. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, the difficulty just got crazy really fast. Really fast. And again, sometimes you get stuck. Oh, and look at that. Death. Instant death. All right, come on. Let's try to get back these things. Oh. Oh no. And the evil scientists are dropping other pots and pans and things like that. So, okay, I'm going to call that good. And so now the bonus of the show, I just need to do a little mouse navigation here, is, and this is the beauty right here of MAME. Right here in MAME, the beauty is that they made a sequel to this game called Crazy Climber 2, but it was only released in Japan. So I couldn't have played this game if I wanted to, unless I traveled to Japan back in the 80s. That wasn't going to happen. But because of the ability to play ROMs on MAME, I can now play the sequel to this game that I could have never played back when it was out in the arcades. So, as a treat, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play Crazy Climber 2. And the controls are just the same, but boy, talk about a graphical upgrade in everything. Upgrade in sound. I actually think the speech is worse, though. That surprises me. It's that's the one odd thing I can't figure. Oh yeah, so this nice little lady here sitting here on the window. Watch this. Oh, I got a little step point up and a little bit of encouragement. And now I'm getting boom boxes dropped on me and TVs and irons. So definitely a graphical upgrade in this game. And the thing I forgot to mention earlier is when they drop stuff, you have to have both hands on the window or you die. And someone's laundry just knocked me off. And when you die, you go, "Doop!" I actually prefer Crazy Climber 1 where you die, goes, "Oh no!" So yeah, I don't know. You know, this game definitely is a big improvement, I would say, except for the voice. Voice is a downgrade, but I just think it's so cool that I can play it. Definitely got a better musical tune as well. And the irons, boom boxes, and now it's bricks. So this is tricky. Tricky! Oh, I got hit twice. No! Dead. Just think of that picture of that guy falling off. Dead. It's not just injured, dead. So, alright. So here is the upgrade to Donkey Kong. Oh, that was cheap. See what I mean? Sometimes, I don't know, these games could be mean. And when you're putting quarters in and you're dying like that, it's very frustrating. Because you just feel like you're kissing your money goodbye. But anyway, it still has the map on the side, just like the last game. So I laugh at this laundry. Clearly this game was designed by Japanese males because the laundry is all women's clothing for the most part. Alright, let's see if we can... Alright. They're dropping so many things. These people are just... They just want to end my life. Alright, I'm down to 2 men. The question is, can I get to the top? I might have 1 climber left. Alright, here we go. I'm definitely almost at the top. Can I make it? I can climb really fast using these actual... Oh, look! I have a friend! Yay! The kiss of encouragement. Alright, I'm at the top. Where's the helicopter? There's nobody here. What's up with that? Where's... Oh, I guess I had to go all the way to the top. Okay. And here we go. And... Very good. Exclamation point. Okay. And all these buildings were designed after buildings in Japan. I didn't know that from just reading about the game. Alright. So now things are gonna change. And we got falling stuff. And I just have to wait for that window. Oh yeah, I'm okay there. And what's interesting about this game is you can climb the poles, which that's definitely a improvement. Uh-oh. And look at that. Okay, I guess I'm punished for climbing the poles if they want to drop stuff on me. Oh, man. Can I make it? I guess. Uh-oh. That's a crane. Alright, I learned. Not fair. Uh-oh. I think I missed too many times and that crane was gonna punish me hard for that. Alright, question is, alright, let's just avoid the poles and just try to go, I guess, what might be the safe route. Oh, look at me go with these joysticks. What a difference. Cannot do this game with thumbsticks. It just does not work. You can really get in a groove. Look at that! I'm practically sprinting up the building. Go, 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 go. It's too bad I'm on my last guy. Now, there's just legs. Just some legs. Hanging out. And legs gave me more encouragement. Step point up. Alright. Let's keep moving. Falling things. Watch out for falling objects. And I guess that's go for it in the new days. I know it's Japanese. I just don't think the quality is very good of the voices. Okay. And more cranes. I don't know how to beat these guys. It's just... Look at that. It's gonna throw me away. Bye. So Oh, I have 1 guy left. Okay. Here we go. Well, I'm pretty far along. I'd say 3/4 of the way to the top. Come on. Move, 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 move. Oh boy. Falling things. Those look like light bulbs. Oh boy. Gotta move quick. Am I gonna make it? Ouch. The light bulb smashed on my finger. Oh look, the balloon. I think that balloon might give me a lift. I can't climb. I think I'm gonna die. Yep. Bummer. Well, that wasn't too bad. Game over. Put your name. Put your name! Okay, I will put my name. Guessing it's... Oh, I could put my whole name if I wanted to. That would take all day. We won't do that. We'll just go with the usual initials like I always do. Oh boy. Well, that was fun. So, what did you think of Crazy Climber 2? Let's just turn that off. Again, how cool can I play Crazy Climber 2 when I could have even never played it back in the day? So, Crazy Climber is one of those games I never hear anybody talk about it. and it's a special game to me. So I'm really glad I could share it with you all, and you could see how cool Crazy Climber is. I know they made some other versions of Crazy Climber. I did some research. There was one you could play on the Nintendo Wii. But to me, the first Crazy Climber will always be the special one. So appreciate you watching the show, and I am Mike with The Watchman, and we will see you next time.
Thanks for watching The Watchman.
Please click on here to watch other episodes, and be sure to hit that like button too.
And please subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll always be alerted to any future episodes.
It really helps us out, and we appreciate it.
We'll see you next time. And remember, we'll be watching.